It is 21st of June, 7:29 a.m. I want to kind of go back to the, what would you call it? Sort of the telos of living, which sometimes I revisit. I think before I talked about how it's reaching contentment, and then I got to a point of, for me personally, it still has to be happiness. But I think today I just wanted to restructure. It's almost kind of semantics, but I wanted to have a more tangible visualization of this. So, I think the first important thing to note is the idea of value. This is basically anything to do with your understanding of the world, basically your morality, and most importantly, some sort of like the ideologies you subscribe to and you think are good, either through in the context of morality, or it's like good for the health or good for the way things should be, but not in like a moral sense. For example, I think a lot of people would agree that having a stable job is good. It's not, I wouldn't really say it's morality, it's good for living. So that's how I see value. What's kind of important, what's considered good to you. And then we have what's sort of reality, I would say. Reality is basically what is more or less objectively happening. Because while value is within the realm of the psyche, reality is in the realm of the external world, right? And I see that it's like, I don't know, value minus reality, or I guess reality minus value. And the closer it is to zero, basically saying value and reality is agreeing. When value and reality sort of, value and reality are at the same level, then you can reach contentment. That's how I see it. So for example, you value, or like for me personally, I value expression, I value honesty, sort of the internal emancipation, not, I guess kind of in the Rousseau sense, but just being able to not feel oppressed, to be able to express what I feel be able to do what I want to do. That is honest to myself. That's sort of my value. And then reality is like right now I'm kind of being able to express my thoughts. So in this moment, at least, when you subtract value, or when you subtract reality from value, I guess, or I don't know, maybe it doesn't really matter. Reality from value, it gets close to zero. So in this moment, I feel more content that reality and value is seen eye to eye. That's how I would explain it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's. But I want to also explain my idea of ideal, which is different from value. I'm trying to think right now. But I want to say value is more fundamental, more abstract. And then I also have the ideal. So what is the ideal? Ideal overlaps with value a lot, but it's sort of like an extension of value. And an ideal is more of a manifestation of value. It's a construction or tangible goal, I would say. So if my goal, so my value is being honest to myself, then ideal is how I would achieve that. So for example, I have a career in film where I can produce something that's honest, and that's sort of my career. I have a career of honesty through an artistic medium that I like, which is film. That would be ideal. And when ideal minus reality is closer to zero, that's when happiness is achieved. That's how I would see things. That's sort of the redefining telos, I guess. And so the question also is, oh, it's not the question, but I also have something like philosophy. Okay, where does philosophy come in? I believe philosophy is sort of the tool, right, to construct value, but also help make value, or help make reality meet value. That's philosophy. And maybe also help meet reality to ideals. Although I would also say the tool for ideal meeting reality is action, initiative. That's basically it. Yeah. I don't know if there's more to it, but it's just a way of reforming things I said before. That basically there's two. There's two teloses, contentment and happiness. Contentment is the difference when the difference between your value and reality is not significant. Then it's contentment uh, when your ideals, which is a manifestation of your value, basically like the way you would live, I guess, is the ideal. How you would execute your value is close to reality, then you reach happiness. Yeah, that's it. And philosophy, but it's not just philosophy, right? It's social norms that, or society that constructs your values and ideals as well, and also in a sense helps bridge the gap or distances it. They're sort of mediums between ideals and or values and reality. I'm repeating myself, so I'm gonna stop.